Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's me, Dakota Fishman, and here are a couple of things that I think players in general probably hate in Lawrence Mobile. So, you know, does anyone ever join a guild and then find themselves alone? You ever feel like everyone in your guild is at a different time zone, or they're never on, or there's only maybe one or two people on when you're online? Well, come to think of it, I think a lot of people hate that. And they hate it for a reason that most people don't realize. But if you're ever in a guild and your activity in your guild is not very good, people are going to leave. It's not a good thing. So, if you want an active guild, the main thing that you need to do in order to have an active guild is y'all need to talk. You need to be friends. Yeah, besties, okay? If you ain't doing that and you're quiet as a goddamn freaking mouse, then guess what? People are gonna leave. People ain't gonna like it. They're gonna leave. That's just the way it is. The way it's always been. Second thing that I would say most people in general hate about Lords Mobile is its microtransactions. There are a ton of people, I think, that get lured in through Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, you name it, and they immediately find themselves going, I'm free to play. I'm getting beaten by pay-to-win players. Why the hell am I having to compete with people with credit cards? And I think something that people have been striving for, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate, is the fact that there's always going to be someone who claims that they're free to play when they're not. There will always be someone that says that they're better than you when they're not. And I think to address that, if IGG made a pay to win only kingdom and a pay to win only section, and then surround everyone else free to play in another section, a lot of people say, "Whoa, well, this would solve our problems, guys. Everyone would be free to do ever." It would be only the players that played longest that would be in charge, and not the ones with their credit cards. Or, or no, it should be the ones that are that are better. And then all of a sudden the whole argument falls apart from there. So, on that note, I think a lot of people hate the game, but don't know how to fix it either. So, on that note, that's something else that people hate in this game. Now, something else, the third thing that I think a lot of people hate, and it's something very small, but bots. I mean, bots are rampant, and some people love them, and the fact that it's free resources for a lot of them. A handful of players enjoy it because it gives them an advantage, and there are just as many people that hate them because they're everywhere. They get spammy, they're incredibly annoying, and if used properly, you can get reinforcements really quickly. There's a lot of advantages that people get that other people do not get, and it's just, for some people, too much. And I think that's a fairly reasonable argument to make for this game, is that the botting that is happening in this game is so frequent that there are enough people that would prefer it not be there. On that note, though, the fifth thing that I think a lot of players are, if I see things that people fume about, it's the fact that as a community, they're always fearful of the next update. Because everyone is always fearful, and I say this in a way that is very kind and gentle, but almost everyone hates the idea that there could be mythic heroes, that there could be mythic anything other than what we already have. A lot of people hate the idea that microtransactions and the scale of level of play will only continue to get higher. Like, even now, recently, a lot of people hated the fact that they added the counter boost research, because a lot of trap accounts are now concerned that they may no longer have a fair chance, and the gap between the pay to win and the small free to play no spending player is only getting wider. And I think that's a reasonable hatred to have for a game when you're fearful that it will only care and, well, pander to the people that are spending. And in a way that makes sense, but and at the same time, I also kind of reasonably understand why the other side of the community is kind of feeling like they're left out. And of course, the last thing that I think everyone in Lords Mobile in some capacity hates is the fact that, you know, why is it that it has always been, right, that whenever someone goes around and gathers, does anyone not hate the guy that tile hits? Or is that just like something that is selective? Because I feel like a lot of people hate the guy that's tile hitting during KVK. You guys ever get like that one guy that goes around tile hitting, and everyone universally, even in your own kingdom, goes, "Yeah, screw that guy. Let's rally him." You know, I don't know. I honestly think that that's a lot more common, and I really think that it's just in general, just it's a universal rule that look, if I don't hit your tiles, don't you damn dare hit mine. And in some guilds, I mean, it's just a fact, man. You don't hit your kingdom. That's a big one too. You don't hit your own kingdom in KVK. You don't hit your own kingdom during Baron. You don't hit your own kingdom. That's a big, big, big freaking no-no in this game. A lot of people hate on the people that do that. But that is pretty much the only things that I can think of that, or at least that I can come up with off the top of my head that I can think of that people have really been hating on lately in Lawrence Mobile. But if you guys know of anything else, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.